Today we continue to listen Metta Bhavana stated in the Bodhisamhita Mega Pali. 528 kinds of Metta can be developed according to this Bodhisamhita Mega. So that refers to the manner of developing Metta by those yogis who have achieved Metta jhana. However, at the present time, it is usual to develop Metta as a practice of the yogis, to do the recitation for the achievement of paramis and kusala. So according to this Pali text, you're very familiar. Every day, every evening, we do practice sabbe satta, sabbe bana, sabbe buddha, sabbe pukkala, sabbe atta bhava priyapana. Up to this, these 5 phrases shows all beings without distinction and limitation. Sabbe satta, all creatures, sabbe bana, all those beings who breathe, sabbe buddha, all living beings, sabbe pukkala, all those individuals or person, sabbe atta bhava priyapana, all person who have the attributes of khandhas. So each and every expression mentioned refers to all beings. Then there comes Sabba Etiyo, all females, Sabbe Purisa, all males, Sabbe Ariya, all noble ones, Sabbe Anariya, all those Putujana, all those ordinary worldlings, Sabbe Deva, all those Devas, all those celestial beings, Sabbe Manusa, all those human beings, and Sabbe Vinipatika, all those beings belonging to the 4 apayas, belonging to the 4 woeful states. So these expressions show the different types of 7 species of beings, pairs of males and females, pairs of Ariya, noble ones and worldlings, and 3 groups of beings, Devas, Manusa and Vinipatika, celestial beings, human beings, and beings belonging to apayas or 4 woeful states. So loving kindness that is developed, radiating towards the 7 groups, individually identifying them in their in their respective different identities is called Odisa Metta. Odisa Metta. The first 5 phrases having no limitation with reference to all beings is called Anodisa Metta. Anodisa Metta. That means Metta without any distinction and limit. So remember, Anodisa and Odisa. Anodisa Metta and Odisa Metta. Anodisa, how many Anodisa? How many Anodisa? How many Odisa? Odisa 7. Anodisa 5. Anodisa 5. Odisa 7. Sabbe Satta Sabbe Bhavana is Odisa or Anodisa? Sabbe Satta Sabbe Bhavana. Anodisa. Anodisa, that is without distinction or without limit. And Odisa 7. 7, you remember. Anodisa 5, Odisa 7. So in developing Metta, these 2 groups forming 12 should be recited. And then how many types you have to radiate? Awira Hondu, Abhyabhija Hondu, Anika Hondu, Sukhi Atana, Pariharandu. Awira Hondu, may they escape from all dangers. Abhyabhija Hondu, may they be free from mental suffering. Anika Hondu, may they be free from bodily suffering or injury. Sukhi Atana Pariharandu. May they have full accomplishment with complete happiness. Or may they be able to happily shoulder their body. So the last radiation, may they have full accomplishment with complete happiness, and may they be able to shoulder their own khanda is very significant and meaningful. Because we all beings are exposed to external danger of all sorts, and there are also dangers of disease and suffering in our body. So how many enemies do you have, Rudy? Yes, 2, the internal and external. Which is more dangerous? Internal. Okay. Internal. So Vira is what? Vira, enmity. Enmity, internal and external. Which is more dangerous? Internal. Internal is very near, and external, these ravas and virus, not too much. Internal is so dangerous. So dangers of disease and suffering in our body, and moreover for the sake of our own good health and proper livelihood, everything possible should be done and achieved. Only when free from dangers and harm, and when necessity of life are adequately obtained, then happiness will be obtained, both physically and mentally. If the burden of khandha can be successfully shouldered, it can be said to be satisfactory from the point of worldly affairs. That is the reason why developing of metta should be seriously practiced with a benevolent frame of our mind by radiating Sukhi Adhanam Pariharantu. May they be able to shoulder and sustain their own khandha with happiness. So if metta is developed, sabbe satta avirahantu, may all beings be free from danger and harm, etc., which comprise the 5 phrases of anodisa metta, combined with 4 kinds of developing metta. It will come to 5 multiplied by 4, 20. 5 multiplied by 4, 20. And it is anodisa metta. So remember anodisa metta 20. Then you practice metta by radiating sabba etiya, may all females, etc., comprising 7 phrases of odisa metta, along with the expression of your feeling, may they be free from dangers, etc., which describe the manner of developing metta in 4 phrases. It comes to 7 multiplied by 4, 28. So that is odisa metta, 28. So now odisa metta is 28, and anodisa metta 20. 20, it will come to a total of 20 plus 28, 48. So that is now you have a 48 radiation, 48 metta. So this mode of developing metta bhavana without direction, you do not mention any direction. So metta bhavana without direction wise, as to the region of the earth, that is called disa anodisa metta. Disa is region. Disa anodisa is without direction. So anodisa metta is 48. Then you are here, and after that you have to go to how many direction? 10 direction. 10 direction. You are here, how many direction you go? 10 direction. First, where you go? Eastern direction. Purati Maya Disaya in the eastern direction. Purati Maya Disaya Sabbi Satta Avirahantu. Purati Maya Disaya Sabbi Satta Abhyabhijja hontu Puratimaya Disaya Sabbe Satta Anika hontu Puratimaya Disaya Sabbe Satta Sukhi Adana Pariharantu. So in the eastern direction, how many Metta can be developed? 48. 48. And after the eastern direction, where you go? East. After east, you go to the south, or you want to go to the west? West, yes. East, west, north, south. So it is crossing, not the circle, not the circle. East, west, north, south, north, south. So that is eastern direction. You go 48. Western direction, you go 48. You radiate 48. And northern direction 48, and southern direction and 48. And then you go to Anudisa, Puratimaya, Anudisaya, Puratimaya, Anudisaya, southeast 48, then northwest 48, then northeast, and southwest. So Anudisa for each 48, and after then where you go? Hitimaya, lower direction, and then upper direction. Yeah. Hitimaya desire, Hitima, lower direction, downward direction, and Uprimaya, upper direction. So you are here, how many directions you have to radiate Metta? 10 directions, yes. So for one direction you radiate 48, so 48 multiplied by 10, 480. So this is the way of developing Metta region-wise of the universe, according to what is indicated by the compass needle. It is called as Disa or Disa Metta. So Disa or Disa Metta, how many? 480. And Disa and Nodisa, 48. 480 plus 48, how many total? 480 and 48. 528. Yeah. 528. So it is the complete radiation. So in order to have an idea of the numerical units of the 528 kinds of Metta, so we try to develop Metta. So the Pali is Sabbe Satta Avirahantu. Can you follow me in Pali? Sabbe Satta Avirahantu. Sabbe Satta Abhyabhijja Hontu. Sabbe Satta Anika Hontu. Sabbe Satta Sukhi Adanam Pariharantu. So this is the meaning is, may all beings be free from enmity and dangers. May all beings be free from mental distress. May all beings be free from physical suffering. May all beings be able to shoulder their burden of their khandhas with both physical and mental happiness. So that is for Sabbisatta. And then Sabbipana. Sabbipana, Pana is what? Pana is breathing. Breathing. So that means may all beings who have life and breathe. So breathing or not breathing, you need to all. You need to read it all. Breathe or not breathe. So may Sabbipana Avira Hondu, Sabbipana Abhyapicha Hondu, etc. So after the recitation of the verse, may they be free from dangers, and you have to be aware of your radiating mind, and you have to be aware of the sound wave. So how many things you need to be aware? To radiating mind and sound wave. So as soon as you radiate, you try to be aware, you pay attention to the kinds of the radiating mind and the sound wave. They immediately disappear. So be aware of the kinds of disappearing moment of the radiating mind and sound wave. So if contemplation is developed like this, and it is called Metta Samatha together with the Vipassana meditation. So Metta Samatha together with Vipassana become developed in pairs. So the continuous contemplation of samatha and vipassana in pair is called Yuganada Vipassana. What vipassana? Yuganada. Yuga is what? Pairs. Yuganada pairs. So you are practicing not only the samatha, metta, but also you practice vipassana. Sabbisatta. Satta means beings. So the meaning is the beings who cling to their five khandhas and the objects. They are called the beings. So being cling to their khandhas and objects, sound, sight, sound, smell, taste, etc. Sabbipana, Sabbe Buddha. May all those conspicuous living beings be free from enmity and dangers. May they be free from physical suffering. May they be free from mental suffering. May they be free from physical suffering. May they be able to shoulder their burden of their own khandha with both physical and mental happiness. And then Sabbe Pokala. Pokala, what is the meaning of Pokala? Individual. So in Pali, the meaning is Pu and Kala. Pu. Pu is Purana. Purana is increase. Increase. Kala. Kala is decrease. So when you born, So in your family member, one person have to be added. Because you come to this family and then your family members increase. So that is pu. And kala, when you die, your family members have to be decreased 1%. Pokala, you make your family members increase and decrease. So that is the meaning of Pokala. So may all individuals be free from enmity and dangers. May they be free from physical and mental suffering, etc. You need to radiate like this. And Sabbi Atta Bhava Pariyapana. May all those who have the khandhas be free from enmity and dangers, etc. And then you go to Sabba 80. If you go to the 80 females, you not go to the male. You not go to the male only just for the females. You need to radiate. So females, it includes female devas, divine maidens, female animals such as cows, female buffaloes, females, betas, hungry goats, and female asuras, and females of apayas, females in the woeful states. So may all those females be free from enmity and dangers. May all those females be free from mental suffering. May all females be free from physical suffering. May they be able to shoulder their burdens of khandha with happiness and mental, physical and mental happiness. After that, Sabbe Purisa, may all males, and Sabbe Iriya, may all noble ones, Sabbe Anariya, may all Putujana, common worldlings, and Sabbe Deva, may all celestial beings, Sabbe Manusa, may all human beings, and Sabbe Vinipatika, may all Apaya beings, may all beings in the woeful states be free from enmity and dangers. May they be free from mental suffering. May they be free from physical suffering. May they be able to shoulder their burdens of their own khandhas with physical and mental happiness. So these are 28 kinds of Odisa Metta. So if these are added to 20 of Anodisa Metta, so it will come to 48 kinds of metta. Then you can go to the direction. Puratimaya Disaya Sabbi Satta Avira Hondu. May all beings in the eastern direction be free from enmity and dangers, etc. 48. Then Pichimaya Disaya Sabbi Satta Avirahandu, etc. To the western direction, you can develop Metta 48. And then we radiate northern direction. May all beings in the northern direction be free from enmity and dangers, etc. After north, you have to come this direction, that is southern direction. May all beings in the southern direction be free from enmity and dangers. Then Anudisa, may all beings in the southeast direction be free from enmity and dangers, etc. 48. After southeast, you can go to northwest. May all beings in the northwest direction be free from enmity and dangers. 48. Then you go to northeast. May all beings in the northeast direction be free from enmity and dangers, etc. After northeast, you go to southwest. May all beings in the southwest direction be free from enmity and dangers. Then you go to the lower direction. May all beings in the lower direction be free from enmity and dangers. And then may all beings in the woeful states be free from enmity and dangers, etc. Then the last one, upper direction. May all beings in the upper direction be free from enmity and dangers, etc. So how many direction? 10 direction, and from one direction you can radiate 48, so 480 plus 48, altogether 528. So lower direction and upper direction, so there may come question. So question is, who are the Aryas and Devas and human in the lower direction? In the lower direction, are there any Aryas? Are there any Devas? And another question is, who are the people of Apaya beings? Who are the beings in the woeful states in the upper direction? Upper direction in the, yes. Are there any Apaya beings in the upper direction? Yes. Apaya. So this is a question. Now you are radiating here, from here, and you are staying in the upper story in the house or monastery. You are radiating. You are sending Metta to the lower direction. You are sending Metta to the Aryas, Devas and human in the lower direction. Sometimes some Arahant, they go to the hell for a visit. They want to see the hell beings. So this is a question. So question is, who are the Aryas and Devas and human in the lower direction? So question is, who are the Aryas and Devas and human in the lower direction? For a visit. For a visit, they want to see the hell beings.                                                                                                    for a visit, they want to see the hell beings. They want to see the hell beings. Venerable Moggallana can go. And you are developing from the top of the mountain, and there can be areas and devas as human beings. Human beings at the foot of the mountain. Because the areas are there, because you are on the top of the mountain. You are radiating from where? From the top of the mountain. In the bottom of the mountain, who stay there? Areas. Areas. You are sending metta to the areas who are staying in the down the lower direction. Or areas stay in the valley. Where you are on the top of the mountain. And you are radiating from the lowest level or the surface of the earth, and the humans, areas, devas living on the surface of the water in the ocean. You are in the above of the sea level, but the below the surface of the water, who stay? Areas. Venerable Upagoda and some devas are there. So you are radiating from the sea level, and below the surface of the water in the ocean, there can be devas and area devas. So in this condition, people believe that Venerable Upagoda Arahant resided in the sea. And then another, the location is you are developing metta, and you are remaining on the surface of the earth, and there can be human beings on the higher level of the earth, on the elevated plains, on the hills and on the mountain, or they are on the upper story of the house or monastery. And then the insects, birds, they may be present in those places higher up. Or in the sky. So apaya beings are in the sky. Yeah, they can fly. So they can fly, they are in the sky. So may all apaya beings be free from suffering. You are radiating to the apaya beings in the sky. So in the Nidana Vagga Lakkhana Sanyutta, there was a story. Lakkhana Sanyutta Pali, it mentioned that there can be hungry ghosts in the sky. Hungry ghosts, they are flying, previous life they are the monks. Monks, they breaking the rules, and then where they reborn? They reborn as a hungry ghost. They are flying in the sky, and and fly in the skies, and Venerable Moggallana and Venerable Lakkhana, they saw. Venerable Moggallana, he saw the hungry ghost flying in the sky. So are there any Apaya beasts in the upper level? Yes. Upper level. So in the Nidana Varga, Lakkhana Sanyutta Pali, it mentioned the story. So what has now been recited and developed is a brief but comprehensive account of the 528 kinds of Metta. So those yogis who have the perfection parami may even attain Metta jhana while developing Metta. If you practice again and again, how you can gain jhana, Metta jhana. Then in the event of failing to achieve jhana, beneficial results will be obtained by developing Metta. So it is just the 528, and we continue to listen the benefits of the Metta for next week. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.